In the year 2026, it is a curious thing how much technology is simply designed to be, well, disposable. We live in an era of engineered obsolescence, where the plastic and silicon often feel destined for the landfill almost before they leave the factory floor. But every so often, a piece of hardware emerges that seems to defy that rule, built not just to perform, but to endure. That, my friends, is where we find ourselves with the G.SKILL Trident Z Neo Series DDR4 RAM. For the professional, time is not merely money, it is the very currency of your expertise. Every microstutter, every fractional delay in rendering a complex simulation, compiling a demanding codebase, or navigating immense datasets is an efficiency leak, a slow drain on your most valuable asset. Consider this then, not just a memory upgrade, but a strategic investment against that leakage. With 64 gigabytes of high-speed DDR4 at 3,600 megatransfers per second, this kit transforms those lingering seconds into regained minutes. Think of it, an extra 3 minutes saved on a heavy application launch or a large file transfer repeated 10 times a day. That's 30 minutes daily, a full 2.5 hours a week, and over 100 hours a year. That is not just a spec sheet number that is buying back your morning every week. This isn't flimsy mass-market consumer grade. Pick up these modules and you feel the substantial difference. The heat sinks are not merely decorative. They are a solid thermal architecture, sculpted from industrial-grade aluminum. There is a palpable density to them, a reassuring heft that speaks to their purpose. This is hardware engineered for serious thermal dissipation, ensuring your system maintains peak performance under sustained load, not just for a burst. The zero-flex circuit boards paired with those robust heatsinks create a fortress against operational instability. This is about absolute reliability when every calculation counts, when system uptime is paramount. Now for the strategic flaw, if you could call it that. This memory kit is not entirely plug-and-play in the simplistic sense. To unlock its full 3,600 megatransfer per second potential, you will need to engage the XMP profile in your system's BIOS. It is not an arduous task, but it is one that separates the casual user from the professional who understands that true, sustained performance requires deliberate, informed configuration. It demands your attention for a few moments. Yes. But that small investment of time up front yields an unbreakable consistency, insulating your workflow from the frustrations that plague lesser setups. It ensures the thermal integrity and the clock cycles remain precisely where they need to be, hour after hour, day after day. In an increasingly unpredictable global market, where supply chain fluidity impacts availability, timing is everything. I put the link below so you can check the current 2026 price and stocks.